Epic Games' Paragon boasts impressive numbers, 2 unannounced projects are revealed, all that and more. I'm Zach Sharps and this is Free to Play Weekly. First up in the news this week, Epic Games seems to be having quite the December as their free-to-play MOBA Paragon released a massive revamp recently. However, we talked about that on a past show, but this week we learned the effects of said revamp in regards to player numbers. In an interview with Paragon, an executive producer on Paragon dropped several statistics indicating a resurgence in the MOBA's player base since the update went live on December the 6th. Some of the stats are the following. New and weekly active users are up 44%, players who play more than 4 days a week are up 13%, average playtime is up 16%, average game length is down 7%, drops from an in-progress game are down 40%, there are over 5 million active accounts, and returning players since Monolith's launch have gone up by over 200%. Overall, those are some pretty impressive statistics, and it just goes to show that listening to your community can net you quite a resurgence. Who knew? Have you checked out Paragon recently? Leave me a comment down below. It's not totally official yet, but all signs and Facebook ads point to Amazon Game Studios' Breakaway being a free-to-play game, so we cover it on MMOBomb.com. That said, the multiplayer arena battling title is having a public alpha this weekend, which means that you can download the game via its website and play until 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Monday, December the 19th. Judging by previous previews of the game, it seems to be a fast-paced title. I might check it out this weekend. What about you guys? We all know of the rise and fall of Turtle Rock's Evolve, and Evolve Stage 2, what they hoped to be the resurgence of the game, might have failed, but soon after Turtle Rock Studios ceased development of that title, co-founder Phil Robb revealed details of their new project. What is their new project, you might ask? Well, he states that it provides heart-pounding, moment-to-moment online co-op first-person shooter action. He also stated in that same interview with GameIndustry.biz that it will be free-to-play, published by Perfect World Entertainment, and it will take on the dark fantasy theme. Pretty interesting announcement, but we'll hold off on speculation until after our next story. Speaking of our next story, we held off on speculation because another company is working on an unannounced project, and that company is Hi-Rez Studios. The company responsible for the very popular free-to-play titles Smite and Paladins had a tweet from the company's COO Todd Harris released this week stating that there are 65 available jobs at the company right now, some for existing games and some designed to build out a new team for a new unspecified project. So, with 2 projects being semi-announced, it's time for speculation, which means it's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked how much content is enough for an update. A user by the name of Blah I Don't Care 11 stated the following: an update can be as big or as little as the developer wants. It's just additional free content. There's nothing bad about that. Thanks for your guys' responses, and as always, if you want your comment possibly featured on next week's show, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, what genre do you think both of these unannounced projects will fall under, and why? Personally, I hope that Hi-Rez is working on a sci-fi MMORPG, especially since they filled their coffers up with cash via other games like Paladins and Smite, and I think that Turtle Rock could be working on a hybrid MMO similar to that of Destiny or The Division. Wishful thinking, I know, but hopefully at least one of them is an MMORPG. Curious what your guys' predictions are. Last up in the news this week, the gigantic update 7.0, the new journey for Dota 2 was released recently, and it's not your typical let's add a new hero and change up a few things patch. Well, technically it does do those things, but it does a whole lot more too. For those looking for a new character to play, the Monkey King has arrived and is a nimble melee character. Alongside that comes redesigned interfaces, community authorized bots, hero remodels, and a ridiculous amount of gameplay changes that took our own Jason Winter 100 presses a page down to reach the bottom. So if you're a Dota 2 player, chances are you've been engrossed in getting the hang of everything once again. You know what you should already have a hang of? Checking out that giveaways page, of course. Yes, head on over to mmobomb.com, check out our current giveaways, bookmark the page, and check it daily to ensure you never miss one. As for myself, signing out until next week's show, my name is Zach Sharps, and I'll catch you guys next time.